What's going on, friends, threads, and thramly? Here's the latest missive from the United States of Siege as we are in the midst of a fuck freedom of the press and freedom of speech Friday as the regime decided to throw its full jackbooted weight behind locking up an independent journalist just doing his fucking job, trying to keep all of us informed about the hypocrisy and the criminal actions of what's going on in Minneapolis and around the country. Now, federal agents were dispatched to arrest Don Lemon for doing his job, right? Which is asking questions and shining a light on things that might not be welcomed by the administration. And as opposed to something that a regular president or a sound, rational, non-wannabe fascist dictator piece of shit would do, which would be, issue press releases, answer the questions, maybe provide some clarity. Instead, they went and arrested his ass. And the message is clear, right? If you are saying something that this regime doesn't appreciate, that there is no escape, right? There's no leniency. And I've said for years, I started saying it before the first time Felon 47 got into office. I'm not even going to say won the election. I'm just going to say got into office because at this point, I don't think he's won a goddamn thing. Was that the greatest disservice this piece of shit has done to this country is consistently, deliberately undermining the Fourth Estate. And by undermining the people's faith in the press, he's been given carte blanche to do with anything. Those of you who studied history and paid attention remember the details of what went down in Watergate. And the thing is, Nixon was brought down by journalists who did their due diligence, did the research, got the sources, got the real fucking tea, right? Straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, straight from the deepest throat, if you will. But got the details, got the goods, brought it to light, and brought down a fucking presidency. And apparently, out of all the movies Trump watched and all the books Trump read, because we know Trump was reading Mein Kampf because he loves Hitler's speeches, he apparently also, I guess, paid attention to all the president's men because he apparently said, not on my watch, not if I'm in charge. So he's going to start locking motherfuckers up. And I hope Don Lemon will be the only one to have served any time in the attempt to bring light and justice to this insanity. But I'm afraid he might not be, because that message is real clear. And then we have the flip side of the press and propaganda machine, which is the documentary that absolutely no one has been waiting for. That gem, Melania, about everyone's favorite first fucking lady. Now, what's also great is that Trump has been saying that tickets are going fast, get them now. And as we all already know, if it comes out of his mouth, it's a fucking lie. So if you need to brighten your Friday, feel free to go to your local movie theater's website, if the movie's even playing near you. But track down a theater where it's playing and just see how many seats are sold for this certified blockbuster. Go ahead, I'll wait. No, you won't need more than one hand to count it out. You probably won't need any hands to count it out. Yeah, exactly. A resounding fucking thud. I personally am going to revel in the fact that I, amongst several other petty like-minded souls, are going to spend the weekend streaming the fuck out of the Michelle Obama documentary on Netflix, Becoming, just so we can remind everyone what a real first lady looks like. That being said, in the face of all this authoritarian bullshit, we can't lose sight of the threads, right? And I say that to say that Liam Ramos and countless other children are being held in custody, separate from their families, for no good reason other than what? To increase the cruelty. Yeah, that's all, right? There's no reason to separate parents from children if you already got people detained, unless you want to inflict maximum suffering. Now, I wonder who told us that Trump's kink was cruelty, that he likes to inflict suffering, that it gets him the fuck off. Oh, that's right, Sasha Riley, because we believe Sasha. We believe the survivors. We stand with Renee and Keith and Alex. We honor their memories just as we stand shoulder to fucking shoulder with Minnesota, Maine, and every American fighting to push back. Because even though these days it looks dim at times, we are moving the fucking needle. So keep it up. Stand strong. Keep pushing back. Observe the general strike today. And remember to rise the fuck up.